Hi there. I wanted to share with you that I have a book coming out in January. It's called The Bad Girls Club: Promises of a Spirituality-Based Recovery. The story follows a period of my life when I transformed from someone in the throes of alcoholism and addiction into a self-assured woman with a sense of herself and her purpose. I'd like to share a passage from it with you today, which ties into a recent experience I had. From Chapter 3, Universal Intervention. "Is this Karen?" a woman's voice asked, clear and strong. "Yes." "I've been expecting your call. I'm waiting for you. Come to room 718 now. It's just down the hall on the left side." I hung up the phone, stood for a moment, and then walked out of the office area. Opening the door, I peered down the dimly lit hallway. No one was around. I exited right and counted the office suite numbers down. 722, 721, 720, 719. On the left, just as promised, was 718. I stood outside the closed door, a sign centered on the door at a man's eye level, "Health Office." Below it was an availability indicator, "The nurse is in." I opened the door and entered the sterile, empty reception area. 3 closed doors surrounded the reception desk. White walls, white doors, white linoleum tile. The middle door suddenly opened, startling me. A very tall nurse filled the doorway. Also dressed in white, her stern eyes commanded all my attention. "Karen, come in. My name is Kate Macros. I'm the head nurse here at the academy. I've been waiting for you. Sit down." "Okay. Do you know why you are here talking to me today?" "Well, it's like I told my boss. Sometimes I drink a little too much to relax and..." Kate stood, her 6-foot frame looming over me. "You are here because you are doing drugs," her voice boomed. "You are in withdrawal right now." "Do you know how I can tell?" "You're scratching your arms." I froze, doe-eyed, staring back at her. I looked down and saw that, well, yes, I had been scratching both arms. From the looks of the long, sharp red streaks, I was doing it constantly without knowing it. Kate's long arm shot out, finger pointing right between my eyes. "If you don't do exactly what I tell you to do, you will die. Do you realize that?" I shuddered uncontrollably. Terrified, I thought, how does she know? And then a bolt blasted through my insides. "Do you have cameras?" I whispered. "We know everything, Karen. Now listen to me. How fast can you pack your things? The only way you will live is if you go to a treatment center. The only question is this: where do you want to go? You have 3 choices: Minnesota, Nebraska, or North Carolina." It's October, I thought. North Carolina will still be warm. "I'll go to North Carolina." "Good. Is there anybody you need to tell? You'll be gone for quite some time. You were very sick." "Well, yes, my parents, but I can't tell them. You don't understand. My mom will literally kill me." I started crying. Fear poured itself over the terror I already felt. "I will come with you. You won't be alone. I will drive you to your parents' house, and then we will go to your apartment and get you packed. Can we go tonight? Your plane will leave tomorrow, early in the morning." "I can call my dad. I'll ask him if I can come over." "Good. Do that. Now go home and start packing." Well, I am beyond thrilled to tell you that after all these years, 39 years, in fact, from the time that incident happened, I met up with Kate and shared a meal with her. And for the first time, I was able to thank her for literally saving my life that day. As we begin celebrating holidays here in the U.S., I hope this message helps you remember people in your life who reached out to help you, support you, and serve as an usher on your journey, moving you to a new path that brought you health and happiness. Take a few moments to remember them, savor their presence, and thank them for all the ways they made a difference in your life.